Hi friends, this is Basu, Namaskar, and my brother Jeet. We are back and we are going to review the film Bob Biswas. We right now watched it on Zee5 and we wanted to review it. By the way, before we get on to the review, I would like to give you a small memory check. 2012, there was a brilliant film which released directed by Sujai Ghosh. The name of the movie was Kahani, and I'm sure most of you have watched it. And you remember the main one of the main USP of the movie was the character Bob Biswas and the contract killer played brilliantly by Shashwat Chatterjee. Namaskar, 8 minute discount. And I remember all of us got so hooked on with the character, and after watching the film, most of us were really demanding for a spin-off. And we all wished if there was a separate film dedicated to Bob Biswas, definitely it would definitely be a must watch. All of us would really look forward to watch. The character only got 8 minute screen time, but it became a nation's obsession. So finally, last year, I got to know that Abhishek Bachchan, along with Sujai Ghosh and Shah Rukh Khan, are making a film, a spin-off called Bob Biswas. So I was really very curious. So finally, it has released because I was wondering how would Abhishek Bachchan pull it off, because Shashwat Chatterjee is a very different actor. He has an extreme range in terms of skills. And Abhishek Bachchan is a good actor, but you can't really compare. So I was really wondering and curious how will Abhishek Bachchan pull it off. So finally it has released. So Jeet, coming to the story of Bob Biswas, what do you think the story was? Can you just discuss the story about this film?
Yeah, so well, as you know, I'll just take you a little back to Kahani. There, Bob Biswas, his character ends when he's hit by a car. This movie takes place 8 years later. He's just come out of coma and he's forgotten everything. He comes to know that he has a wife, he has a child, and while he's get along with his life and he comes to know what's happening, he gets to know people. There are two mysterious people who are following him. And he comes to know when they might be from the cops or from a particular agent they're working for. We really don't know. It's a spoiler I don't want to give out. But we come to know that he used to be a contract killer and he used to kill people for them. Now that story takes the story ahead from there, and we come to know whether he really understands who he really was in the past. Was he a good guy or bad guy? That's the story all about. I don't want to give spoilers and spoil the fun for you, but that's the story in a nutshell.
Yeah, you're right. If you have seen the trailer, that very correctly what Jeet said, if you have seen the trailer carefully also, you will see that, Bob Biswas is out of coma. He's suffering from memory loss. Suddenly two people approach him and tell him that, he should get back to work. So now, what's the story? How will Bob Biswas get to know about his past? Will he come to know about his past? How will he strike the balance between the job he does as a contract killer, and his happy family life? So that's the story of Bob Biswas. As Jeet rightly said, we will not give out spoilers. So Jeet, we have to ask you, what was your entire feedback? Finally the movie is out and Abhishek Bachchan is playing Bob Biswas. What do you think? If you ask me personally, I'm a little disappointed.
I am disappointed as well because I think Kahani has a very special place in our hearts. It's shot in Kolkata. The director of the movie is from our school, and whenever I see the movie, it brings the essence, the spirit of Kolkata, and that movie was one of the biggest hits that year. But this movie I was really looking forward to because it was a spin-off of a very important character, which was played by the great Shashwat Chatterjee. But when I see this film, it just misses the mark by a mile, because it lacks the thrill, it lacks that entire, chilling experience. That when you see the character, which is played by Shashwat, that chill that ran down your spine, completely lacked in this film.
Remember when, if you remember the sequence in Kahani where the intermission point when he pushes Vidya Balan, at the metro.
Yes, and
the chilling experience. You get really scared. You'll never walk down the dark alley with a man called Bob Biswas. But Abhishek Bachchan, like Jeet correctly said, and the chills, the thrills, the entire, you look at Bob Biswas, you get scared. The entire thing was missing in Abhishek Bachchan. But I would like to say Abhishek Bachchan really worked hard. He got that wig, he had that paunch, he had put on weight, but full stop. But his overall performance somewhat was totally disappointing. He was being Abhishek Bachchan. Means most of the sequences I couldn't see a Bob Biswas. I could only see Abhishek Bachchan talking. The movie begins, I think you could see that few nuances of Bob Biswas, but I think the entire film, if you agree with me, he was just Abhishek Bachchan with a paunch, with that wig. I just couldn't see Bob Biswas. We were just not getting scared here. What do you have to say about him?
I think yes, I think Abhishek Bachchan has Deep rightly corrected how his character was played. But apart from that, even the script was let down. Apart from one or two characters, none of them characters were well struck. Chitranganda's character was not well struck, though she did a great job. The cinematography was great. The entire art direction was fantastic. The way they showed Calcutta, I think Shujoy Ghosh, being from Calcutta, he's very good at bringing Calcutta out, making Calcutta a character in all his films. But if I talk about the film overall, it suffers not only because of the character played by Abhishek, though he did give his best in the character, but I think it's also written by a half-hearted script, not well etched out characters. So overall, I would say it was disappointing because I really had a lot of expectations from this film. I keep it aside, thinking that maybe another sequel sometime can again bring back Bob Biswas' story better.
No. I would say no more sequels. I think
maybe a web series.
no, web series can be a very good idea if they approach and adopt a web series
With Shashwato.
with Saswata Chatterjee. Then definitely I would love to watch it and watch it at your own risk. But we will not recommend it. It's on Zee5. You can watch it.
Absolutely, watch it because it's a breezy film. And just watch it for the performance, watch it for the entire feel of Kolkata, if nothing else.
So guys, so this is our review for Bob Biswas. We'll be back with a new review, with a new release. And so Jeet and I sign off.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.